Welcome back to another day in the life with the Wolfpack Family Adventures. If you watched yesterday's video, you saw where I'm trying to get back on track with some daily videos. A lot of memories that we want to capture in December. Obviously, we got the holidays coming up and everything, so try not to miss any of those moments. But doing these videos a little bit different, where it's not just in the moment, but it's also me giving some context and some thoughts as to different events that happen throughout the day. So with that said, let's get right into today.
So I found Scouty this morning. They're having a party.
What are they doing?
They're eating pizza.
Playing video games, eating pizza, listening to music. Glad they didn't wake us up.
Yeah.
Watching TV. What are they watching? Snowball fight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the game they're playing. Yeah. Okay.
Scouty has a VR headset on. I spilled drinks and food everywhere.
So something about December that I love is there's a little bit more magic when you wake up as opposed to the rest of the months of the year. And that's where on December 1st, our elves show up. Kalaya absolutely loves finding every morning before going to school. She loves finding the mischief that they've been getting into and all the creative and crazy things that they do.
It was snowing yesterday, so I think we're gonna have a white Christmas this year.
Wow, it was snowing yesterday at school?
Yeah, a little bit. We could see it falling.
That's crazy. So in Texas, we don't get a lot of snow. So the couple flurries that are seen in the air, it's kind of an exciting event. It's usually not very cold for very long. This week is almost a little bit abnormal. I will say a lot of times I feel like Texas, it gets cold in the end of November, like during Thanksgiving time, and then maybe beginning of December where we are now, and then it starts to get warm again. I remember at Christmas we had like 80-degree weather. Didn't feel like Christmas to me. I'm used to cold weather in Christmas, so 80 degrees. No, let's not do that again this year. I didn't see it snowing yesterday, but it was definitely cold enough.
Yeah.
So Cassie's school where she teaches, in the month of December, they do these different dress-up days. One day they're a Christmas tree. Another day they're, I don't know, just different things. She talked about it on the podcast a little bit too. But today, she was a present. Look at you this morning.
I know. Can you tell what I am? A little Christmas present. I don't know if these are going to stick in the dreads, but we're going to try and hook them.
Is that your bow? Your dreads are the bow?
Yeah.
What if you put it... Yeah, can that stick in? Here, Kalai. Might be permanently in your hair, but it's still... Alright.
Alright. Do I look like a present?
You look like a present every day.
I don't even know what it looks like, so I could be looking completely ridiculous, but alright, it is so cold out here.
So this is around the time that the morning fun kind of started to take a turn. Everything was going really well. We were all happy, all, finding the magic and all the things. And then we go out, there's frost on the vehicle, which isn't a big deal. Early start to the morning. I'm going to take them to school this morning and drop them off. I've got to get to the office for a little bit. I just have to get some footage, and then I'll come back here and work the rest of the day. But there's frost on the windshield this morning, so hopefully defrost this real quick. Not good. Excellent. Turn the windshield wipers on. Well, it's an easy fix. Turn on the defrost, and I got some water to pour on the windshield. Now, before everybody says don't pour water on the windshield, don't pour hot water on the windshield. I'm pouring cold water on the windshield. We drive Jeeps. Jeep windshields are cracked anyway, so what does it matter? So I pour the water on the windshield. Well, I left my driver door open, and I was being very careful not to pour it into the vehicle. Well, when Cassie got in, she thought that I dumped the water into the vehicle because she saw my seat was wet.
I don't know how it came through and
No way.
on the seat.
I didn't.
Your entire coffee.
That's the coffee?
I think it's the coffee.
Oh, you must have hit it.
No, was it right here?
Yeah. Well, it's been a bit of a morning so far. It was going really good.
It was going great.
A little bit of coffee that I had was really good. So I left my coffee here on the center console as I was trying to get everything, you know, defrosted and all of that. Cassie got in, and this big coat she has on, she didn't see my coffee, and she just elbowed it right into my seat.
Like,
So
I thought he had gotten water from doing the windshield wiper, and I didn't even realize this.
So adding to a little bit of the drama of the beginning of the day, not a big deal. We moved on from it. I got a towel, put it on the seat, took him to school, got him there on time. So everything was good. Presents look good.
Thank you. So silly.
Love you. Have a good day.
Oh my gosh. And then I get out and then they come.
Bonk.
Come here, back. Here.
Okay, well, I'm back at home now, and I've sat down to import all the footage and get everything loaded up. And so now what I'm doing, and this is the part of the day where I had a hard time like continuing with the vlog, because it just feels like I'm doing nothing but this, and didn't really know how to formulate a video completely on, you know, basically just sitting here editing all day. But keeping that in mind, like, this is part of the documentation. This is part of, hey, this is my life. This is what I'm working on and doing. So I'm going to try to do a better job kind of even walking you guys through some of what I do in the process that this takes. So what I'm currently doing right now is syncing up all the footage. So we have 2 cameras that were running that day. I did not shoot this video, but we do have 2 cameras on this. And so I'm syncing up all the audio, getting it all, you know, in one timeline basically. And then what I'll do is go through and chop up in and out points, all the usable points, and then I will clean it up even more from there, taking out dead space, you know, unnecessary ums and things like that in there. And then I will go through and put in B-roll and all the things. So this will probably take a couple days to finish. This is due on Sunday of this week, but I need to have it completed before then because we have other projects that we're working on. But that is going to be my day for right now, is sitting here and editing. Actually, I'm going to try not to sit too much. This is a sit-stand desk, so most of the time I am standing. It was just in this position right now. So it is a struggle a lot of time, and it's really been the struggle all along, is trying to balance the time to put out content for both the demands on both sides. I have the Wolfpack Family Adventures, this, and then, you know, Texas Best videos that we're putting out, and we're even trying to ramp up things more this year. And the videos are a lot more entailed, as far as we have tour videos, and they're a little higher end type videos than just, you know, regular everyday vlogs. So there's a lot that goes into those videos. There's some videos that it takes a few weeks to actually finish, because there's just so many details, so much B-roll that we're trying to fit in, and content, and then to stay on top of these videos as well. It's just always a struggle. Well, it's later in the day, and it did end up warming up just a little bit. It's 46 degrees. I guess that's better than 30 degrees like it was this morning, so it's a little bit better. So later in the day, I went and picked up Cassie and Kalai from school, and talking about the demands that I have, and, you know, just the constant daily grind. Cassie's in the same boat, and I think that's the thing for both of us, is life is moving so fast. There's so much going on right now. We have, you know, with our jiu-jitsu gym that we've started back in May, there is no evenings. Hey there, ladies.
Finally, Kalaya's parent came and picked her up late from choir.
Yeah, finally.
I'm the parent.
I've been getting too many.
Your presents stayed in your hair.
They stayed all day. And a lot of the kids were like, "We love your hair, Miss Peterson." Okay.
All right.
It's cold. Even though we were inside, the air was still coming through with the doors open like that.
Yeah.
It's cold.
I know it's a little warmer, but it's felt cold all day.
Oh. My classroom's been just felt chilly.
Yeah.
Even though it was normal, it just felt cold. Like you could never be warm enough.
I'm an all in, all out kind of person. So if I'm in, I'm in. And I have to figure out the balance of all the things that I want to do. And that's a struggle a lot of times. But again, this is the reasons for these videos for us is it's like sitting down and journaling where I'm just talking about the day, like kind of recapping what has gone on, what's happened throughout the day, because I watch back the footage and sometimes I even forget about the events of the day. And then we just move on to the next thing. And some things you want to forget about, I understand, but we move on too quick a lot of times to where we don't really take in those moments. So some people struggle with, well, why do you always have a camera on? You're not really enjoying the moment. I am enjoying the moment. And that's kind of why I'm doing this style too, where I don't always have to be just carrying it along as far as vlog style, but I'm able to enjoy the moment and we have a camera on. That's really it. So we got home and this is about 5:30 and we hadn't eaten all day. So we grabbed some soup to fuel up because we had jiu-jitsu and MMA class afterwards. And then we ate. Cassie then had to fit her mouth guard that she just got in. Doing her mouth guard forming because she got busted in the teeth last week and it scared her. She has like this constant fear of getting her teeth busted out. And probably last week was like the closest that ever happened. Mm-hmm. So she's taking all preventative measures.
In MMA class, I was doing a takedown and it went weird. And I bit down and I could feel a crunch. And I was like immediately, like my teeth were like at the bottom. I could feel something was off, and I feel like I still have like some nerves that are tender because anytime I suck in like the cold air, it makes it sensitive on the bottom. Mm. But yeah, I have this like, I always have nightmares of my teeth falling out. So I don't know if anyone else has nightmares when like their teeth are literally like spitting out teeth. Like it's a horror story, like it's a horror film. But what I've read and researched is that it's times whenever I'm like feeling stressed or overwhelmed that I have these dreams. It's terrible. So I always know, okay, when I like have a dream like that, I need to calm down, just but it's like my worst fear of like my teeth getting busted out.
We really all should be wearing mouth guards, and we do in MMA class. We just don't always wear it in jiu-jitsu or maybe when we're doing drills. And that's what happens. Cassie was doing a drill and that's when she hit her teeth. So it wasn't like full out sparring yet, but gotta be wearing the mouth guard. So then we got classes up and going. Now our shop area that we have class in, we don't have heat or AC in there. In the summertime, we just roll up the doors and it's not too bad. Wintertime right now, it's a little bit cold. So we bundled up, we layered up with, different clothing that we could still roll in and be active in. But everybody was pretty bundled up. We got training in. And I will say, once you're active, once you're moving around and stuff, it's really not that bad. It actually gets kind of warm in there when all the bodies are exuding so much heat. So it's really not bad. We have fights coming up in January. And we also have jiu-jitsu competition coming up where I have like 5 or 6 competitors going to that one. So it's going to be a big day that day at the end of January. So everybody's prepping for that, as well as just being consistent throughout the holidays. And that's tough sometimes because everybody's got things going on, family stuff and everything. So it's easy to get off track in jiu-jitsu or MMA or whatever you're training in, even just working out. It's easy to get off track whenever you have other things taking place, especially holidays where we're eating a bunch of really bad foods, Thanksgiving, and just trying to get back on the grind of things. What happened?
We were spinning.
You're spinning?
We were spinning.
Is that the drill?
Yeah, no, yes. But it came from the drill though. You know what I'm saying? It was real life scenario.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what happened.
So this is Charles. He's one of our MMA guys, really great guy. We have fun together. We tease each other back and forth. One of his goals in life is to legitimately tap me. Never gonna happen, bud. Never gonna happen.
Today, let's see. I rolled with Drew, tapped him out. He's not gonna say it happened, obviously, because he does this. He does this thing every time we roll. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a black belt. He gets a little jealous because I got a white belt and I got more cauliflower ear than him. You know what I'm saying? Where he doesn't tap, so he just goes to sleep, right? But then I don't know how he does it. You know what I'm saying? He brainwashed everybody else in the gym, and he got it to where every time I put him to sleep, they all say that I'm the one that went to sleep. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tried to get him in a Peruvian necktie today, and he like did some weird stuff and got out of it. You know what I'm saying? So I jumped on his back, rear naked choke, didn't tap. I heard him snore a couple times, so I let him go. And then I just looked around and everybody just acted like I wasn't there. Like,
So after classes, we went to the grocery store, which is typically our daily routine. We don't buy a lot of groceries whenever we're there to prep. We don't ever know what we want to eat. So we don't usually go to the grocery store until the day of, and then, you know, it's late at night, so maybe have to adjust some of that, especially trying to fit these videos in. But last night we went to the store. This is the first time that I've ever been asked about filming, and it was by the manager. Really, you know, it was a good conversation. It didn't go bad, but this is the first time anybody's ever really questioned why I was filming. And we try not to make it like super obvious. I feel like most of the time people don't even know that we're even filming. But in this scenario, I was asking Cassie about training, and we were kind of going through that conversation.
How was your training tonight?
It was good. Got to train with Grace tonight, and she's doing very well. She's really coming with her forward aggression, and it's getting tough.
And one of the managers was following us behind, and I guess he was just curious, wanted to know why we were filming. So we moved on. It wasn't a bad conversation. Obviously, if they had a problem with it, I wouldn't continue filming in the store again, but they were fine with it. So thank you for that. It's always a positive experience when we go to this store anyway. So there's that. It's good.
Well, I have to say, this is the first time that I've ever been questioned if I was filming.
We got back home, had dinner, finished the rest of the evening, started editing this video. So thank you guys for watching, following along. Again, this is just documentation of our daily life. This is what's happened. This is what's going on in our life currently. So continue to follow and let us know in the comments below if there's certain areas of our life that you want to see more. Maybe it's more jiu-jitsu, more training type things, or whatever it is. Let us know, and we'll try to get on those kind of things. So again, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. We'll see you on the next one.